I haven't reached Maldives or Seychelles. We are right here in North Goa, and guys, this has to be one of my absolute favorite beaches in North Goa. A very good morning to you guys. Welcome or welcome back to our channel. I am Gavin, and we are in the beautiful Mandram beach. So I really love the entrance to the beach. So this is like a small wooden bridge. In case if you want to get to this location, you'll have to put Lazy Dogs as your destination. But just check this place out, guys. This is so cool. It's like white sand, blue water, and you have to cross this little lagoon to get to the beach there. So I'm standing in a little bit of shade because it's very hot right now, but I have to show you this over here, guys. Look at the sunbeds right on the beach, and I'm just so mesmerized by the view. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's the maximum. Just look at how calm the water is, and the sand. It's just absolutely, it's total bliss if you think about it. No noise, so peaceful. All what you can hear are birds and the sound of the waves. This is another bridge. I'm just so fascinated by these bridges. It's because it's right next to this little lagoon or river, whatever you want to call it. Just look at how gorgeous it looks from here. And then in case if you're staying here, once you get out, you are literally in paradise. Just love this place. It is fantastic. Alright, so I need to walk like around 200 meters to get to the water. I really want to show you guys how clean and how beautiful this place is. It's a massive place. Somewhere that side is Ashwem, and beyond that is Morjim. Yes, if I remember correctly. And that way is Arambol. So yes, we are in North Goa, and this is the side of North Goa that you must visit, guys. In case if you love peaceful places, if you love quiet places, I absolutely love this stretch. We have covered we have covered all the beaches. Arambol, Mandram, Ashwem, Morjim. You need to check those videos. Well, for now, let's go near the water. Look at this. So if you're here, this is what you'll have for a nice swim. If you can see that person, let me zoom in. The water looks gorgeous, and it doesn't look very deep as well right there. So this looks like it's something between high and low tide. And right here on the shore, far away, I can see some fishermen taking their nets. And okay, what's this? Dolphin trip. So yes, in case if you are in Mandram and if you are looking for dolphin trip, you can contact this number. I can't believe how gorgeous this place is, and every time when I come to such places, I just hope and pray to God that our future generations get to see all of this. Guys, please pray that the leaders around the world take care of nature, because nature can stay without us, but we cannot stay without nature for a long time. Anyway, I just want to stand here, soak in the beauty of the place, and right there, that bridge that I came from, there was a lovely shack. So it is hot. I want to get a nice refreshing cold drink. I'll go there and show you what's that side as well. Just before I head over towards that side, let me show you what's there here. So there's a hill over there, and I had to ride all the way from that side and come towards this side. And yes, the scenery is absolutely perfect. Some really beautiful looking trees there, palm trees there. It's just amazing, guys. It's just beautiful. The only complaint that I have right now is this guy up there. He's roasting me right now because the weather right now is really hot, but thanks to the cool breeze coming from the sea, I am not feeling it that much. But once you are out on the main road, if you're not riding the bike and if you're under the sun, it does feel hot. And for some reason I forgot my cap in the bike. But anyway, I think I've got enough of this place for now. Let me just head over to that shack there and have a nice refreshing cold drink, and then I'll head outside and take you guys on the bike for a little virtual tour outside. Water is so clean over here. Just look at this. There are little fish over there that you can see as well. I'm not really sure if you can see that in the video, but yeah, you can see the rocks down there and little fish. But for now, I'm heading over to this shack right here. The sensational view that I have from this gorgeous shack. And look at this here, there are sunbeds here as well, and that side is the Lazy Dog Lounge. So looks like an impressive place already. And for now, let's go through the menu. Okay, so this is the Lazy Dog Lounge menu. It's not a restaurant, it's a state of mind. I like what's written over here. So yes, this is the coffee section. Lots of coffee, but I don't think I need coffee right now in this heat. Tea, iced tea, chocolate, kombucha, lassi, there's a lot. So I've gone through the menu. The rates, yes, of course, are a bit on the higher side, but what do you expect, in a place like this with a view like that? Obviously the rates will be high. This is the alcohol section. Not at all interested in alcohol in this heat. And this is the breakfast section. So we've already had breakfast, but this looks interesting and looks reasonable. 500 to 400 rupees, in that range, looks very good for a view like that. And what's there here behind? Set brekkies. Nice. Okay, so the rates look really reasonable here, and I like the seating here, but like I said, it's hot, so I really need my refreshing drink. So I have gone through the menu and I've shortlisted. I think I'll go for a virgin pina colada. And here comes the most awaited drink of the day. And guess what? I've spilled it. So I had to stir it a little bit, but guys, with a view like that, it tastes even better. As far as the drink is concerned, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's one of the best that I've had. This is one of my favorite mocktails. So I really love this, but today it was okay. But I don't mind because the view is fantastic. Anyway, I feel a little refreshed right now because walking in the sand there was very hot. And yes, I am excited to go out and show you guys what's there outside. So I got done with the shack and there was this really annoying person in the background. I don't know if you noticed in the clips, but she just kept on talking unnecessary things which are not required, and even the staff were pissed off with her. But I don't know why some of them behave like this. Anyway, like I said, the location was fabulous, and now I'm taking this little walk because I parked my bike outside. Look at this, some lovely flowers here. This lady is maintaining the property, and just look at how gorgeous it is. And if you see the stones here, really nice place to walk. And guys, the place is really fantastic. I paid 460 rupees for the virgin pina colada. If you ask me, not at all worth the price, but like I said, the location, the feel that you get here is absolutely amazing. Right, so we are off. This is where I had parked my bike, and the road here is a little bumpy, and yes, nevertheless very beautiful. All right, so like I said, that lady, I still feel annoyed thinking about the way she spoke to the staff and her behavior. She sounded like she's Indian, but yeah, that's not the way to talk to staff, guys. I mean, even though if they end up making a small mistake, you cannot use language that is not respectful. Anyway, now we are out on the main road, but let me show you this little pond that I came across. So there's a lotus that is growing, I think. Okay, so where do I go? For now, let's take a ride and let me show you what's there ahead. So this is the entrance from the Lazy Dog shack area, and outside here there are multiple stalls for clothes, and then there's this place called Mitra Homes. So like I always keep saying in my videos, guys, if you are around a place where most of the locals live, you will definitely find a lot of guest houses. There was one on my right as well. Taxi service board here, Dunes restaurant. Yeah, Dunes is a well-known place. On my left here was Arjuna Mandram. Arjuna as well, guys. If you have been to the one in Anjuna, you will know Arjuna is a good place as well for breakfast. Okay, so right now I really don't know which way I am heading, but I know I'm close to the beach area. So let's continue our path. I mean our journey. Sunny sunrise. So yes, nice place, villa, something that was again lots of little stalls, D'Souza's, looks like a nice restaurant. So yes, so many places here, very nice, very colorful stalls everywhere. I don't really know the prices, but I'm sure the prices will be a bit lower compared to the more crowded places, more crowded beaches like Baga Kalangut. On the left here there was rooms available. So we've officially hit a dead end. So I'm going to take a U-turn. Horizon Suites for rent. Okay. Darjeeling Stories. So this looks like a restaurant. So again a very nice area around the beach. But since we've hit a dead end, let me just take a left again and show you some more places ahead which I'd seen when I came towards the beach area. So there's money exchange here, rooms, and then taxi services, bikes, rent-a-cars, everything is there available in towards this side of the beach. Okay, so I'd come from this road. Let me go straight and show you what's there. The right from behind where I passed, that will take you towards Mapsa and all those areas. So right side again here is Arjuna, a little looks like a grocery store. Okay, so as you can see here, not a lot of crowd on the beach as well. I saw a lot of not a lot, but all the tourists who were there, maximum were international tourists. Paying 462 rupees for the pina colada definitely hurt my soul a little bit, but then yes, I make myself feel better thinking about the view that I got from that shack. Alright, again on the left and right here, lots of villas. Definitely looks like a place where many locals stay. So I'll just give you a tip. I have mentioned this in most of my videos, but in case if you're looking out for a affordable place, obviously if you are a single person, if you're the only one, you can look out for hostels. But if you want to look for affordable places, guest houses are a good option as well. Okay, so now we are out on the main road. Let me take a right from here because the right will go towards Kalangut. So behind as well on this road you can find other entrances to Mandram beach, but then I really like this entrance from the Lazy Dog shack area because of the picturesque view. Otherwise there's a arc ahead. We had been to Mandram like 2 or 3 years ago, so we had entered from the arc area, so you can enter the beach from there as well. Okay, let's take a right. I think this right will go towards Kalangut. I hope I'm not wrong, but I don't mind getting lost on these beautiful roads. So riding through these narrow lanes feels good because there's shade, but then if you are out on an open stretch like the one coming up ahead, you do feel a little hot. But the open stretch is not too long ahead. I can see shade as well. So beautiful fields on both the sides. I can see some things growing, and just look at the river here. Such a nice area. Okay, so let's keep moving forward. So right now we've moved away a little bit from the beach area, and this area still looks like Mandram. So I was reading a little bit of history. I know this since a long time. Back in the days, I don't really know which century, maybe 14th or 15th century, many Arab traders used to visit Mandram because Mandram was well known for horses. Who knew that? Nowadays you don't see any horses here, but yes, who knew this place was known for their horses. Alright, so we are heading, we are out in the more commercial sort of an area. On the left here I can see some medical store, wine shop on the right, and just wanted to highlight again, guys, if you're riding on a two-wheeler, you might see a lot of people not wearing helmets, but please do not be one of them. Sadly, there was a bad accident that happened in Kalangut lately, and 2 people passed away. It was a head-on collision. Both of them were on the bike, so I'm not sure if they were, I don't think, both of them had helmets on. So please, I always mention that in my videos. Again, I'm not really sure what exactly happened in the accident, but please wear helmets. It is for your safety. Unfortunate incidents happen, and you do not really know when it will happen. So if you have a helmet on, you will be safe. And carry your license. Do not drink and ride. Do not drink and drive. Okay, so I had passed by this area a few minutes ago, and this looks like again a place which has many shops. So there's even a traffic jam here. So right now the time is around 11:45. Between 12 and 4 is a time that you must avoid going out unless it's necessary. Try not to be out in the open, at least this month and next month. Otherwise, during the other months of the year, the weather is pretty decent. So these guys have decided to have a meeting right in the middle of the road. That's okay. There's a car ahead of them. Maybe some old friends that I've met after a long time. Okay, so I'm looking for an opportunity to overtake them, and yes. Okay, on the left here are many stalls, little vendors. They're selling fish, they're selling mankurad mangoes, what look like mankurad. And yes, again, village sort of an area of Mandram. Again, I can see mangoes. You won't believe, a few days back we bought mankurad mangoes, and I'm already out of stock. Okay, so I'm going to take a right from this place. Yeah, so I hope this goes towards Kalangut. I'll have to recheck the maps, but anyways, I think I'm on the right route. I really don't know. I'll double check it. But yes, since we are still in Mandram, I'll continue the video. I'll leave it on to show you guys what's there here. So this looks like a main road sort of an area. Open roads again. Thanks to the shade from the trees, I'm not finding it very hot. On the left here is sugarcane juice. Very important during the summers, since I've had my, looks like a wedding. So what I was about to say is, since I've had my pina colada worth 462 rupees, I don't think I'm going to feel thirsty for the rest of the day. Alright, let's keep moving forward. I can see some school children, they're on their way back home. So yes, again, oh yeah, and a few other things that I wanted to mention. On both sides of the road here, there are a lot of cashew trees. I don't know who they belong to, and I don't know if you can really pluck those cashews. But I was really tempted to do that, but then I had to reach Mandram before, at least before like 11 o'clock. Otherwise the heat is very bad. Okay, Ashwem Beach, Morjim. Alright, I'm on the right track. So yes guys, we are done with our video from Mandrim. We've already crossed Mandrim and we are heading towards Ashwam and Morgan. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. Until the next one, take care, stay safe and stay positive.